Hi everyone, and welcome back to Surviving the Love Bomb. My name is Emma Carrington, and if you're new here, hi, hello. As I said, my name's Emma, and I'm trained as a community services worker. I'm also a victim survivor of domestic abuse. So the disclaimer is, I'm not a counsellor and I'm not a psychologist. The aim of this channel is to share all that I've learned on my journey through my abusive marriage and coming out the other side on my way to healing. Today we're going to be talking about flying monkeys. If you're not familiar with the term flying monkey, it is basically a phrase that refers to someone who is acting on behalf of an abuser to control or gaslight a victim. It's abuse by proxy. The term was coined after the flying monkeys in The Wizard of Oz, who were used by the Wicked Witch to terrorize Dorothy and her friends. The monkeys obey her every command, doing her dirty work for her, following, spying, and taunting Dorothy. And so it is with the abusers and their flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are the abusers' enablers. They come in all shapes and sizes. They may be friends, family members, pastors, or co-workers, and this can be their friends, family, and so on, or yours. There are those that do their bidding willingly, and those that are just under their control, the way that the original victim was. The abusers will employ the use of these third parties through which they will attempt to continue to control and manipulate the victim. All the while, the flying monkey may not even realize they're being used or that they're abusing you. They may just believe in the cause that the abuser has presented to them. But they've probably been conned the same way you were in the beginning. However, knowing that won't protect you from their behavior, which can be devastating. When the victim has done something to upset the abuser and they want to evoke some punishment on their target, they dispatch their flying monkeys to do their bidding. Unfortunately, this can and often does include abusive behaviors such as guilt tripping, twisting the truth, gaslighting, assaults, threats, and violence. This keeps the puppet master of abuse out of harm's way and able to claim innocence if caught. On the other side, a flying monkey can also be used to broadcast how much the abuser loves you and wants to work things out. Basically, they're carrier pigeons doing the bidding of the narcissist to get to you. This tactic brings your friends into the manipulation to hoover you back, or to at least allow the abuser to display the pretense that they really wanted it to work out. Now you look like the bad guy, the one who won't even try to salvage a relationship with this person who loves you so much. These master manipulators have limited insight, so they actually hold tight to the opinion that their behaviors towards you are justified. They believe, as they abuse you, that they are in fact the true victims. The abuser will project onto you their own behavior. They will tell everyone of how you have abandoned them, hurt them, and abused them. The worst for the victim is that those allies, enablers, flying monkeys, will all believe it. They'll all believe it and will make comments to further encourage the delusions of victimhood. You may even begin to wonder, is it me? Am I the abusive one? I know I'm not. Or am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I shouldn't have said this or that, and then we wouldn't be in this situation. We question our realities. It's crazy making. Even the strongest of targets has a hard time detaching and not personalizing the attacks and rumors, particularly when they're coming from people who previously you believed to be your own support system. One common instance where flying monkeys are recruited is after a breakup. The abuser will undoubtedly charm a few new people to bolster their ego, and these newbies will be told about how horrible, crazy, and possibly even abusive their ex was. This, of course, will be totally backed up by their previous and original henchmen. So how do we protect ourselves from these screechy little beasts? Well, firstly, be aware that you may have to eliminate some people from your life. Unfortunately, there may be a number of people in your circle who have totally drunk the Kool-Aid, so to speak, and will not abandon their position beside the abuser. Not for anything. They will be relaying any and all communications back to the abuser to be used against you. No matter how much you try to explain your side of things, your words will be twisted. So it's best to get some distance from these people, at least until things have settled down. Secondly, get yourself an educated support system. Find a counsellor who understands abuse and narcissistic personality disorder or narcissistic abuse. Thirdly, a survivors support group where people have been where you are and understand. This can help immensely in remaining centered in reality when the abuser is doing their best to confuse you. If you're married or have children with the abuser, make sure to find a lawyer who understands abuse and narcissistic tactics before trying to take them on in a divorce or custody battle. Fourthly, employ the grey rock method with both the abuser and their minions. Give one-word answers, just a yes or no, or a bland, I'm doing okay. Basically, your objective is to give them nothing to work with. Don't share anything. Don't share anything about your life. Treat them like a stranger. And don't give them any info. Fifthly, document everything. Keep an eye out, because even if you have the abuser blocked on social media, those pesky monkeys may still have access. So if you see any random likes on posts, take a screenshot. If they comment on a post, take a screenshot. Don't engage, just document. They'll probably take comments down or unlike things, realizing their mistake, but you'll have the evidence. Next, control your emotions. The aim of the abuser using tactics like smear campaigns and all the lies they tell is to keep you off balance and in a perpetual state of anxiety. It's also to prompt an emotional outburst so they can sit back and shake their head saying, I tried to tell you that they were crazy. So if you find yourself getting worked up or emotional and in the company of a flying monkey, walk away. And next time, just don't engage. It's not worth it. If you feel like you can't get away or want to gain the upper hand and shut this monkey down, a good technique is when they're talking to get them to explain their stance and their reasons behind what they're saying. Keep asking them to talk about what they know, but don't try to defend your own behavior or make any attempt at telling your side of the story. They have little interest in anything you have to say anyway, and have allowed themselves to be totally influenced and manipulated by the abuser. Now that they've had their say, you can point out that they've obviously come to their own conclusions without ever talking to you, let alone getting your side of the story. So their opinions are invalid, and you have no interest in anything they have to say. End of discussion. Their goal is to make you nervous and flustered. As long as you keep your cool, keep your composure, and stay calm, showing little to no emotional investment, then you've gained the upper hand, and they can't affect you at all. You really should surround yourself with true friends and supportive family. Stick close and appreciate people in your life that see the abuser for what they are and for what they're doing. These people are a reminder that what your abuser is saying is not true, and not everyone is buying into their lies. Lastly, stop giving the benefit of the doubt and second chances. Most abusers are skilled manipulators, and unfortunately, this, along with trauma bonding, will often have survivors returning time and again for further abuse. We make excuses, and we'll also take the blame on ourselves instead of facing what the abuser or their flying monkeys are up to and taking the steps to protect ourselves. It's not easy, but journaling or keeping notes can help you to gain some perspective and assign the responsibility of behavior where it belongs. So that is the flying monkey. I hope I was able to shed some light on the subject for you and to give you some tools to rise above the chaos if you have an abuser sending flying monkeys your way. If anything I've discussed today has given you cause for concern about your own relationship, please reach out for help. As always, if there's anything I can do or any way I can be of assistance in finding local resources for you, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email is in the description box below the video, or come over and join our Surviving the Love Bomb Facebook group. If you're finding this content valuable, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, because I upload every Tuesday. So until next time, please take care of yourselves and be kind to one another.